got all my shit in the damn way. I should have tried to figure out if this was gonna be in the way before I even started recording. But no, I gotta be the difficult one. Shit. There we go. What's happening? What's happening? So today's video is about people you thought had your back, people you thought you was cool with, people in general. Friends, family, siblings, whoever. Well, first I'm gonna talk about somebody who was supposed to be something like a sister. Now, here's the problem. I didn't say nothing wrong about this person. I ain't dog them out like I could have. But after the fact, I did dog them out because they're saying I was talking about their business. But then I really started talking about their business. Because at that point, I said, F them. I don't need them around me. They don't bring no value to my life. They don't make me upgrade myself. They stay at the bottom of the bottom. The slums of the slums. They whole lot of bums. What I look like arguing with somebody who ain't never had shit. Mm-hmm. So here's what happened, because I'm gonna tell y'all real quick. My girlfriend, she tired of hearing about it. So I'm gonna just tell y'all, put it out there. So this chick, we gonna go by her other name, Teresa. Teresa. Or like what I call her around people, Rochi. Um, and that's a story in itself, self-explanatory. So, basically, a mutual friend was asking if somebody had some food stamps. I said, well, as such, the person I said to ask that had two other siblings, sisters. And I said, ask such and such, one of her sisters probably do. Now, for one person to make it seem like I just say, hey, ask this person, they got it. That's not what happened. But obviously, she's the only one that's on welfare because she got offended and instantly called me a month later. See what I'm saying? Instantly, a month later. Because if it was that serious, she would have called me the same day, not a month later. Anyway, so all this confusion going on. She's telling me, I hope your mother effing hips work. F you, bitch. Fuck you. I'll come up there and beat your ass. Girl, you ain't even got a car. And the car you do have got roaches in it. Along with your refrigerator, your freezer, your washer, and your dryer. And your kids got CPAP machines, and I'm sure roaches living in that too. So, that being said, I'm not gonna argue with you. I told her, you know what, you dead to me. I don't care. Go on about your day, go on about your life. You ain't gotta worry about me no more. The nicest thing I could have ever said. Until she goes back to the mutual friend of ours who originally asked about these things. She comes to me and say, hey, your sister Rochi, she was up here. I said, up where? She was up here in the city. She stayed in the car for a whole hour. She wouldn't get out the car because she thought you was up here at the spot. She was too scared to get out the car. She had the doors locked. Her and her man. Now her dude, he loves my mother to death. You know, he loves her. He'll do anything for her before he'll do anything for that critter that he's with. So with that being said, you know, I ain't say nothing. I just left it alone. And before that day come when she came up here, I was already talking to the mutual friend behind the scenes about everything. Because when the girl came to my house, I'm like, look, I'm talking about her business to people. If I want to tell her business, I talk about how her dude getting stuck by other dudes. I said, I talk about how me and my mother took that heifer to the clinic on more than one occasion to get cleared up for an STD. And my mother asked this heifer, do you think you're getting it or do you think your children's father is giving it to you? Because you know, he's messing with guys. And this is her words, not mine. She's showing us, she got pictures and videos of her dude messing with another man in another city. And you sit up and talk about I'm telling your business. So now I'm at a point, I'm going to tell your business. So I started speaking about that. I started speaking about how she was having sex for a cigarette. Having sex. That's at the time when you could get a quarter bag of weed for like $30. Like before that expensive shit really came out like that, really started hitting. So I was just talking about everything. So when the heifer came up here and she was talking to our mutual friend, she was like, you know, Winter don't talk about you. She's like, oh, she probably told you how I had sex with men when my man was locked up. She was like, nah, but you just did, you dumb bitch. You know, like that. Like, she played herself. Like, she really played herself. And I'm sitting there thinking, of all the times I should have slid her ass. Like, having sex with people behind me, you know, I cut her off the first time for about 15 years. This time it's the ultimate cutoff. Because I don't got to deal with you. Again, you stuck at the same level you were stuck at 20 years ago. Food stamps, housing, and now the only difference, you don't have no body and way less teeth. You got about probably 10 teeth in your whole mouth from here to here. That's all you got. You ain't got shit else. This. I'm not about to argue with you, oh yuck mouth ass heifer. Oh bald headed ass little girl. And then fast forward, I was sick. And a friend of ours posted something to the extent of, women, you don't have to be the bigger person no more today. Go ahead and be petty and fight that person. I just jumped on and was like, I know a lot of people I want to fight. That's what I said. Because I know a lot of people I want to fight. This bald-headed wench, she calls one of her sisters, say, hey, tag me up under Winter's name so I could come on there, because she ain't want nobody to know she was lurking on pages and shit, you know. So she comes on there and want to leave little comments. So her sister, one of her other sisters, who's married to this obese ass nigga with the hot dog neck, I'm looking at this bitch like, you motherfuckers got Spanish names, but ain't none of you fuckers Spanish. I don't know what the fuck was going through their mother's mind. But hey, ain't none of them motherfuckers cute, but the boys and the other sister who don't have a Spanish name. Them are the only three that's decent looking. Cause them two yuck mouth whores. But anyway, I'm getting off track. So fast forward, you know, she's saying all this stuff. So I hope your mom. Her sister says, sis, does her hips still work? I said, first of all, you old yuck mouth bitch. My hips work just fine. Ain't shit wrong with my hips. Oh, you need to stop capping for Facebook. You need to stop doing this. You need to stop doing that. Who's doing that? You know you had screws in your hips. I said 11 years ago, 15 years ago. You talk about 15 years ago, 11 years ago. Well, I had hip surgery. Baby, my hips work very well. I said, but as your husband, does his hips work well? Because he's fucking dudes out here. I just thought since she wanted to try and talk about somebody, we just throw all of her shit out there. So once I said that, she got upset. And then I always see, like, my girlfriend always told me she was jealous of me because I moved away and I wasn't down there by them no more. And the first thing this ever says to me is, you own my business. You left your siblings. You shitted on us with your bitch. And you just left us. You ain't even call us. You don't even see how it... First of all, bitch, I did call you a couple of times. Well, so you had a new Facebook page. I sent you a request. I stayed on request for almost a fucking year. Up until 4 or 5 months ago. When I took the request back. Bitch, I'm not waiting around for a motherfucker to try and be cool with me. Fuck out of here. What you mean? I don't even like people no way. Well, okay, I started to not like people because people do funny acting things. And I don't have time for funny acting people. So, when she wanted to get in her feelings, I started telling her business on social media. And I didn't care. And then, you typing stuff. So when you typing things, it all be on there. It said, I'm the type of person, I screenshot some shit. And that's what I did. Screenshot the whole conversation that took place under my thread. And then the girl who originally asked about the food stamps, she said, well, bitch, are you going to sell them or not? She don't say shit. But she behind the scenes talking to her. Talk about, how much you want for them? Like a whole crackhead. What was the point of getting mad about this shit 3 months ago if you was going to still sell them? I don't get it. That's some crackhead shit to me. I don't know what else you call it. Oh, what, you ain't want no money in your pockets? You didn't want nobody to know? And she's saying, I don't even know that motherfucker. You follow her on Facebook. You could tell if y'all got mutual friends. Bitch, we got 15 mutual friends. She's one of them, but you don't know her. But y'all got pictures together on Facebook, but you don't know her. Like, bitch, do you think I'm dumb? Or do you think I'm slow? I'm like, I hate people like that. So since I moved, I really ain't been back that way because my right mind tells me to leave her alone. But deep, 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 deep in my spirit, I've been wanting to go over there and walk up at her house and just beat her ass. Because she leaves her door unlocked. All through the night, all day. And I'm like, no, because she's a police ass person. And I told people how she called the police on her cousin for $1,500. Yeah, I told all her shit then. I said, bitch, if I'm going to burn the bridge, I'm going to burn that motherfucker all the way. Because I don't need you coming back. I don't like it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. And once I get it made up in my mind, I don't got no dealings for you. I ain't going to have no dealings for you. And I don't care who you are. I do not care. Then her brother, see, this is the funny thing. Oh, baby's coming. See, this is the funny thing. It's just certain people you can't help and you can't do nothing for. Because, hey, baby girl. because they just don't deserve to get no help to they just don't deserve that friendship you give them. They don't deserve how you rock with them. And me, I've always been there for her. And I learned real quick. But y'all take care. I'll see y'all later. That was my story time.